Oh boy. Fun time begins again. How y'all doing? That is a vintage. Whew. I can feel it. My breathing's open up. So we'll take some in the mouth. We'll take some in the nose. I'm messy as fuck. Okay, wasting. How y'all doing? Um, so here we are. Um, I'm trying to do 2 videos a day for my own accountability purposes and for yours also. I just did my push-ups, sit-ups, and squats. I'm going to do more because I set 10 for the group, but I'm doing more. The whole idea of that is just to get a baseline to do them every day. Sometimes, in life, it counts to just put a little bit of effort and then just increase the effort. That is what kept me vegan for 20 years. That's what had me raw foodist for 14 years. At first, I didn't have all the answers, but you're going to realize that it's not an overnight job. It takes a long time to get younger. So we learn these habits, and right now we're in such a quickening, that it's very easy to see something and just want results. You'll get the results in time. On that note, you look at, I got this, these are my old friends here, 2015, 2016, 2017. Now I had to cover them because they're leaning. I have about 50 bottles of aged, so I need to keep them kind of compact. I only have so much room here, so I don't drink. I don't even know what kind of drink this is. I see a bottle and I like to use a bottle. I just glorify glass. Now I do have one where I did drink, where I used to like tequila. That was my last drink of choice. And I will have a chill tequila again. I'm not going to say that I'm going to be zero tolerance, because tequila is a decent probiotic at best, but you don't really need probiotics, especially when you have your aged. So my nose is clear. So the point of doing this, and we have folks that are doing this, another challenge, which is a 3-day aged. I think we're on day 2 in the age challenge, but this one I would like to go for the week, and so it's very. I'm very happy to see other people participating. It's never easy to do these things by yourself. With being accountable, of course, it's not the hardest thing to be accountable, but it sure is more fun when you have people that are down with you. I'm sort of lucky. I have my lady. She's into this also, and I want to shout her out because she showed me something with the copper. How clean she gets the copper. She's making jewelry now, and she's able to clean it and make it look really bright, so that when people are buying this stuff, it looks really nice. And the best part of it is that I make organite. So she's going to be adorning the organite that I make with copper. Only thing over here, it's a little too cold to make it. And I don't like blasting heat. I did an interview when I was doing radio a long time ago with a guy named Aris Latham, who was a raw food chef out in the States, and he moved to Jamaica. He's a Jamaican born in Panama, and I told him how I was snuggled next to the heat, and he was just laughing at me. He was like, ha, ha, ha. So on my old MacBook, I think I have his interview, and I have an interview where I did with a guy named Brother Polite. It's probably the best interview I ever did because that guy's mind is really fluid. So at the time I was eating raw also, so to keep up with him, it was, it was something else, but his mind really is a powerful one. So I wonder how everybody is doing. I mean, I want people to leave, feel free to drop a video if you want. I mean, this is a wide open forum. You can leave comments. I see some people feeding back a lot of, positive, effort and good changes and good things that they're doing for themselves with this. Again, you can eat, but I think for the sake of just changing the ratio of how much goes in comparison to how much comes out, I mean, that's like really a step in the other direction. We're in a society where people just pee freely, just throw it away. You're talking about throwing gold away. They would never waste gold. They would never waste food, but they would, hey Betty, they would, hey Zeke, they would, just freely throw things away. And this is, I mean, I almost had tears in my eyes when I be seeing the Poland Spring bottles on the roadside with with pee in it, and somebody had posted a doctor who drank people's pee with AIDS, and nothing happened to him. So see, this is the lies that they want to tell us. When you think about how reverse it is, the sicker you are, the more stuff you lose in your pee. It's not this Contagion style thing. Like, remember they were coming out with all the Contagion movies and the Outbreak and the 12 Monkeys and things. And, a lot of these pandemics, they'll make it sound like they came out from somewhere else, and they came from somewhere like Midwest. In the World War II, they had something that came from somewhere else and affected here. I think it was like upstate New York. And because everybody's immunity was, upgraded, nobody in the school died. And, this is it's all scare tactics. It's all really just things to, create consumerism and fear and death. And so this medicine right here, it's a real game changer. If you've seen the currency on the Age urine, and I do say currency because as far as electric, your electricity, your electrostatics, everything is dynamically changed. I just worked out and I feel no pain. And I didn't even get into any work gear or anything, workout gear. I don't use gloves anymore. When was the last time? I have my gloves still for the gym, but I don't need them because when I put the aged and the fresh on my skin and rub it in, baby soft. My skin's hasn't ever been this soft. Even when I was a kid, it hasn't been this soft. You will get no calluses. I have no calluses. I used to get calluses all the time. And even when I was a vegan, I wasn't drinking any pee. But I was getting a backed up lymph. I was getting candida. I was getting all sorts of issues. So, this is the life we choose. And we're pretty lucky to have found, we found a lot of people who, are doing the same thing we're doing. I can definitely say come across like 10,000 online. 10, maybe even 15, because one group had 10,000, another one had like 5,000, now has 5,000 or so. One of them, I don't think I'm in it, but they've got a few thousand. Fabian is going to approach 1,000 really soon. We should hit 1,000. And between there's no lonely, there's no need to be by yourself in this journey. It's really is a opportunity to meet people, exchange, learn the secrets, learn everything. I mean, I'm an open book. I'll tell you everything you need to know. If I know it, I'm going to share it. And, I see that with, a lot of the popular people out here that are really pushing the envelope and really teaching how to get the world to be a different place. I got to shout out a couple people. You have Dr. Rosalind Hanson, who is pretty special in her expertise. She has 45 years. Now, I was born 46 years ago, so for her to just, when she was pretty young, she could be my big sister. So for her to have done that when she was so young is pretty powerful. And at the same time, my grandmother used to use it for the house, but it was taboo. Nobody talked about it, so I didn't find out until it was after she passed away. But it's good to know it was a tradition. She was an herbalist. You have, of course, you have brother Cristo de Braccio, who doesn't even eat anymore, and he's appearing on various short shows to show that this stuff really works and that people can change their lives. So look out for him. There's going to be more. He just got the call for a big show. You will see. You have Monica, Monica Shuit, a.k.a. Changa Charanga, who is the one that basically showed me how this thing is being talked about in groups. I've been practicing for 13 years in March, but I never knew, I spoke to one brother online, maybe two, and I knew some people from Dr. Joe's, but nobody was talking about it. It was very under the wraps. You drink it? And I put drink from thine own cistern, and so when I got friend requests, it was funny because people would question, I wouldn't do that. I just left it there. It's like leaving things in plain sight, but it's getting momentum. It's very good. So that's all I really wanted to add. I got to do a little bit of work. So I hope you guys are having a great evening. And talk to y'all later. Enjoy. Drink it. All you can drink. All right, peace.